our area of interest, which is Taal Volcano Island. Kasi ang phenomenon natin na tinitingnan would be what happened before and after the eruption. Okay, so you can see differences already. Okay, so let's have a raster calculator. Open raster calculator. And then we're going to select yung ating mga bands na kailangan. So again, if we're going to calculate near NDVI, ito gamitin natin, NDVI, that's near infrared minus red, divided by near infrared plus red. So what do you mean by that? So kukunin natin yung band. Okay, band ng near infrared sa Landsat 7. Band number 5. 2, 3, 4 is blue, green, red. Tapos near infrared is 5. Okay, so band number 5, just double click, open parenthesis, double click band 5. Just make sure that they belong to the same year, same date. Kita nyo ba? Kita nyo? Okay, double check, double click this. And then minus band 4. Then close parenthesis, divided by, then open again. Then band 5 plus band 4. Then close parenthesis. Then expression is valid. Then output layer, we just put this in our let's say NDVI for 2016. 2016 0230. Then click OK. Then it's now calculating. This is now the NDVI. So let's leave it like this. Then let's do another one. Again, raster calculator. Then let's choose a different one for a different date naman. So open parenthesis, B5 minus B4, close parenthesis, divided by, open parenthesis, B5 plus B4. Then let's save it here. NDVI 2020, July 1. Then okay. Then it will now produce. So gawin natin, ilabas natin siya dun sa group kasi nasa loob siya ng group. Move out of the group. Ito na siya. Pwede natin siya. Okay, so this is 2020 NDVI and this is NDVI 2016. Okay, so you can see yung kanya ating difference. So if we're going to look at, let's say, just want to explore yung values niya. So you can use this one, identify features. Then just click this one. Sorry. Sorry. Yan, ito yung ano niya, value niya. Sorry. Click this one. Ito yung NDVI niya. Very low. Negative. This one. So pag water, so negative siya. Okay? Now, let's try to move further. Okay, so let's try to identify it using NDVI. So let's say, let's just search muna sa Google ng NDVI values classification. Because we can use NDVI to classify certain targets. Okay, so for example, um, look at images. Okay, let's have this one. So when you're, sorry. Okay, this one. Let's look at this paper. So when if you're going to use this kinds of information, okay, just make sure that, I don't know, just make sure that they you properly cite them. Okay, so let's try to do this. No? Very basic. We want to differentiate water and cloud with vegetation and build up rock or barrier. Okay, so let me write it here. The -1 to 0 is water. Then 0 to zero point 0.2 is soil or land. And then point 0.2 to 1 is vegetation. Okay, let's see how it will look. So we can actually assign colors to this, which is what this person did. Okay, so let's try to do that here. Okay? Sige, admit na kita. Okay, so let's try to do this here. So, open yung layer na yan by double-clicking this layer. So, lalabas yung symbology. And then we can actually change the render type to, let's say, multi-band color. Okay? So, let's choose, let's say, blue. Okay, minimum value niya is -1. Then maximum value niya is 0. And then red band is, let's say, yun yung ating soy na lang. So this is 0 to 0.2. And then for the green band, vegetation, vegetation, 0.2 to 1. Then let's apply. And this is what it would look like. Okay, so as I mentioned, this is water. And then combination ni red and green. So, no. So let's see ano itsura niya dito. So multi-band color. For the red band again, that's soil, no? Soil is 0.2. 0 pala, 0 to 0.2. And then this one, band 1. Green band is 0.2 to 1. And then blue band is -1 to 0. Then it's applied. Ganyan siya. So you can see the difference. Of course, that's not a perfect, ano, no? So what we can actually do, instead of having a multicolor, is we have a single band pseudo color. Ay, sorry. Ano ba? Uh, ano ba yun? Sorry, nabala na naman. Ayan. So, paletted unique values. So, let's say, let's try to use spectral. Let's add. So blue, let's add 3. Okay? So value niya is -1. Value niya is 0. And then value niya ay, ano ba? Sorry, 0.2. Then let's try to use a different color. So let's say water. Let's use this color. And then let's say this is soil. So let's say brown. Okay. And then this is vegetation. Let's say green. Then let's try to apply. Wala na. Semi. Okay. Sorry, my fault. My fault. Ito yung gagamitin pala natin. Single band pseudocol. Sorry about that. So band 1 gagamitin natin and then color ramp. Ayan, ito pala. Sorry. Use spectra. Ayan, nagbigay na siya ng kanyang default ranges ng values. Okay, so basically ito siya. -0.9, 0.19 is red. Then 1 is color. Okay, so let's try to apply this muna para makita niya yung itsura. Ito yung itsura niya. Okay, of course, we want to apply this. Okay, so what we can do is we remove, let's say this one, and then we remove another one. Okay, and then this value is the lowest value. So let's say -0.1, and then this is 0.2, oh, sorry, 0, and this is 0.2. Okay, let's apply. So ito na siya. Okay, sorry. Hindi, ano siya eh. This is -1 to 0, 0 to 0.2, and then 0.2 above. Oh, ba? So let's reset. Try natin i-reset. Try natin i-reset na. Ayan, try natin i-apply. Dito kasi dapat yung colors natin. Okay, so try natin to point. This is 0, this is 0.2, and then this is 1. Ayan. So this is, okay, let's try to use this as blue. And then this is green. So let's try if it makes sense. Yeah. Okay, so let's try to do this here. So this is again single band pseudo color. Remove, remove. This is a 0. This is 0.2. This is 1. Let's change color. Mali ako. Ay, mali ang color na. Para pantay-pantay siya. Yan siya. Okay, so this is 2020, 2021. Okay? So as you will notice here, hindi masyado nag-apply ito. Okay, kasi siyempre, hindi naman pwede maging water yung ano, di ba? Okay, so you just have to adjust. Okay, so let's try to use another, okay, this one. Okay, this is another range that we can use. Okay, 5 naman siya. Let's try to do that here. And then let's see if it will make sense. Kaya diba dun sa assignment, diba meron parang try to use let's say parang double check kung tubig ba talaga yung nakinanap. Okay. So let's try to do this now. Water is negative 0.982, 0.015. Build up is 0.15 to 0.14. Barren land is 0.14 to 0.18. See, vegetation na lang is 0.18 to say what? Okay. So, pinagsama-sama ka ng tatlong vegetation. Okay. Let's try to do this now. I'm sorry. Close. Okay, so let's try to make a new one. Linya. Paano ba mo? Okay, sige. Okay. Bali, 4 values. So let's try to add more. This is water. This is 0.015. This is build up 0.14. And then this is 0.80. So, palitan natin kulay ulit ito. Palitan natin ito ng yan. Palitan natin ito ng brighter color para may contrast siya. Ayan. So, ito na siya. And let's see if it happens here, no? Kung mag-a-apply siya dito. So, add again, color. Palitan natin ito ng brighter color. Palitan natin ito ng lighter brown. So, this is 1. This is 0.18. This is 0.015. Oh, no. And this is 0. Right? Like, there you are. Okay, so this is Taal volcano after eruption, Taal volcano before eruption. So you can see the difference between the two. Okay, so let's try to get more sample, ano no, sample, example, ano, classification. So let's say Philippines. So let's try this one. The Philippines ba to? No. Ito. So this is for the Philippines. Okay, so this one hindi na niya dinifferent, hindi niya in-identify, but he did, no? He did look at, if you're going to see, kita niyo ba? Kita niyo naman, di ba? Okay, so meron siya ng in-identify ng mga values here, which is consistent for 2 years, from 2000 to 2017 using another remote sensing system, which is the moderate resolution imaging spectroradiometer or MODIS during the dry season at saka wet season. This is average. And then ito yung difference. So you can also do differencing.